All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another match of your Terra State men's soccer team. We have a good match coming your way today between the Terra State Titans and Marian Ancilla. Our Terra State Titans get us underway with kickoff, wearing our all whites, going from right to left on your screen. Ancilla in the purple/navy, going from left to right on your screen. And our camera already starting off a little slow. Ancilla tries to play a ball through. And maybe a little bit of miscommunication from Terra. And light foul call against the Titans. Should be a good matchup today. Ancilla, quite a strong team, going up against some tough competition, coming out on top a lot of the time. And actually looks like right now the referee is not happy with the ball. Maybe not pumped up enough, I'm going to assume. So our camera's stressed out, no ball around, but swapping that bad boy out, and we should get back underway. Ref seems to like that one. It is a windy day here in Fremont, Ohio. We're at the Naderer Sports Complex as Ancilla takes the free kick. A little scoop pass almost works out well. Ball is still bouncing around in the 18. Can Terra clear it? And Ancilla gets a foot on it. But Avers makes the save and now tries to release Big O on the right side. Just a little bit too far out of his reach. And Ancilla driving through. Our Terra State defense again quickly, in the ball does hit the net, but it's thankfully on the outside right portion of Avers' net. And Ancilla really starting this game off with the pedal to the metal. Already two big chances, forcing Avers into a save with the first one and making him play some defense with the second. And a great ball out, looking for Bartlett. He keeps it in. One-on-one, gets around his man. Puts a ball in. Good cross, but hits a defender. Ancilla trying to break quick. Quicker than our camera can observe. I'm not sure why it gets a little bit confused. It seems that our camera gets confused more at home games for some reason. I know it really gets confused when there are bald people around, because it thinks the baldies are the actual soccer ball. So I love this high quality camera that we have. Artificial intelligence, just wonderful. Bartlett, good job weaving through, keeping possession. Oh, I just jinxed him there. Unfortunately, he loses out. Oh, and a lovely ball through. Avers comes out, forces a quick shot from the Ancilla forward after an amazing through ball. Player was onside, but since Avers came off his line quickly, forced the attacker to make a decision, had to do a quick shot. Avers closed the angle down appropriately, and thankfully that one is wide, but still, within the first 4 minutes of this game, 3 great chances for Ancilla. Nothing too dangerous for the Titans quite yet. This is head coach Andrew Chwalik on comms today, bringing you all the action. You'll also notice me over there on the sideline. We have a very short bench today. And when I mean short, I mean actually non-existent. We have no subs at the moment. A few subs I am thinking will be making their way to the field after class. But we have 11 players today to start us off. So no subs. Thankfully, I put my players through a pretty intense preseason. Another great through ball. Ancilla down this right sideline. Gets around his man, puts the ball into the box, defended nicely. That was Morales clearing the ball out. Ancilla puts just a ball into the box, trying to make it dangerous. The Ancilla player does get a foot on it, but goes over Avers' net. You can kind of notice how blustery the wind is. You can see the corner flag. It is straight, blowing right directly toward the camera. So you'll notice the camera is even bobbing a little bit. It was a windy day today. We actually have played a lot of windy soccer matches, home and away. One of the windiest soccer games I've ever experienced, actually, was up in Michigan against Schoolcraft. Good interception, good tackle from Bartlett. A swing from right back to left back. It's Griffin Ringel trying to hold his defender at bay. Ends up going off of Ringel for an Ancilla throw. You can actually see our beautiful Terra State campus, just the top right corner of your screen. Right across that cornfield as Matt Tobias clears. And our camera doesn't care. I mean, there's not even anyone bald on this side. I don't know what it's doing. Throw in for Terra. We play our home matches this 2024 season at the Nader Sports Complex, right across from campus. Surrounded by the ever beautiful cornfields of Fremont, Ohio. Ancilla tries to send an early cross in. It does find his man. Avers tries to get out. Does win the ball, but takes out a man as well. Referee says no foul. Avers very sportingly helps him up. It will be a corner kick for Marian Ancilla. Now this corner from that left side will be whipped in probably with some pace because the wind will help carry that in. A great ball in a dangerous zone. Bounces around, hits two different players. Ancilla now has a strike. Pretty tame in the end. Easy save for Avers. Avers looking upfield. Sends the ball long. Too long for our camera still. Maybe it's still waking up today. Maybe the wind is just stressing it out. Who knows? That punt was so far that it bounced all the way back to the Ancilla keeper. First real action for the keeper today. We're hoping to change that. Tobias heads away. Bartlett's tracking back, doing some good defensive work, applying pressure. Still with Ancilla. A player driving in toward the 18. Still with him until he runs into Matt now. Another Ancilla player in zone 14. Swings it across to the left side. Trying to keep his balance. Still has the ball somehow. Still ping-ponging around. Just looking for a clearance. Still with Ancilla. Trying to get our way across that midfield line. Only have done it a couple times so far. Score is still 0-0. And a big strike from quite far away. Very easy for Avers. Sees it all the way. Did go through a little traffic, though. And they talk about this in multiple games. If we're going to send the ball long, we have to start challenging for the ball. St. had a little possession, but now it's back with Ancilla. Ancilla just so composed and has quite a deep bench. I'm very jealous of that. Ball threaded through. Takes a little bit of a deflection. Now intercepted nicely and then cleared away by Lassane. Cleared away where? We don't know, because our camera just doesn't want to turn to the left. The annoying part is it's recording both sides actively. So there are two lenses. Actually, I think there are three on this camera. So it has all of them as Ancilla gets through on the 18, has a strike in. It's a good strike. Almost a half volley as he's running onto the ball. Goes into the side netting. That one happened quickly. Avers didn't have a chance. So that is the first goal of the match today. Goes to Marian Ancilla. Scores now 1-0. We're about at the 9-minute mark. A lot of soccer still to play. But I was saying about my camera that I have set up here to record these games. A nice kickoff routine. So with Bartlett, I wouldn't mind a shot. He does have one. First real save of the match for the Ancilla keeper. Plays short. But our camera is recording all angles at all times. Then it uses artificial intelligence, technically, to track the ball and then to determine where it needs to show the video clip or the video feed. And now Ancilla getting back into our 18, finds someone at the penalty spot. Sprawling around, and the ball goes in the back of the net. Almost unlucky. It kind of just squirted around in the 18. The Ancilla player there to finally tap it home. And that was point-blank range against Avers. So going into about the 10th minute, feeling pretty strong. Certainly needing to play more defense. But now, after just 2 more minutes of soccer, we are now down 2-0. Tough one, but we get our game back underway. Just need to settle down. Oof, tough challenge. Bartlage wins the free kick. Just need to settle down, relax, work ourselves back into this game, start getting some chances. We have the talent to do it. My final thought on our camera, just still trying to figure out, I think it is, still trying to figure out how to get the best angle. Insane, getting ready to send this free kick into the box. Forces the keeper out, and Matt heads the ball. The keeper comes for it, doesn't get it. Matt collides with the keeper. No foul call either way. After Matt wins that header, almost goes in the net, just goes over. Great attempt, great free kick, great challenge from Tobias in the air. Wish that one would have found the back of the net. That could be revving the engines, creating the energy we need to get back into this one. It is tough going down 2-0 first 10 minutes. Certainly drains the morale. But if you're a good player at the college level, you'll forget about the score and you'll just keep playing, keep fighting, trying to get your team back into it. I know my boys are able to do that. Titan throw, Tobias right down the line, and then sent out by Ancilla player for another quick Terra throw. Ball goes out, still in possession with Terra. And now this time, unfortunately, it goes Ancilla's way. As I mentioned, we only have 11 players today. So we've shuffled around our pack a little bit, and a ball goes through, but thankfully the player is deemed offside. Still trying to get our back line to be tight in a straight line so that we can have more of those offside calls. Good play there from our boys. But I mentioned we're shuffling around a lot of players. And we have one of our goalkeepers starting up top, Malachi Wright. What a big touch. Big O trying to get around. His man's still fighting for the ball, bouncing around. Ancilla regained possession, now trying to build something of their own. Lovely idea for a through ball. Avers quickly off his line. Good positioning from him. That's what I always ask of my keepers. Make sure you're ready to come off your line, get those balls over the top so my back line can still stay flat. Don't throw in Ancilla's way. That was Morales knocking it out for an Ancilla throw. You see the referee there stretching it out. Great throw into the box. That win certainly helped. Kind of ping-ponging around. Now it will end up rolling out. Looks like that will be an Ancilla corner coming off a Titan player last. That wind is still going strong. Looks like it'll be an in-swinger. Right foot of the corner taker. Good ball in. Bounces around. It's still in the 18. Ancilla player still has it, tries to poke it toward goal. Avers was ready, good save. We got to be clearing that out of our 18 much faster. Can't be letting that bounce in the box. Ball bouncing up. Lassane back to Bartlett. Bartlett loses out, but Ringel, good tackle, goes off of Ancilla player for a Titan throw. We are missing our leading goal scorer, unfortunately, for today's game. Connor Hagar, not able to make this game. When a great ball across, touches, able to keep it in, so the ball is still in play. No, it looks like the referee has deemed it out for a goal kick, but a nice cross-field switch. And I don't love how much space that Ancilla player had. Lovely ball through. Now Ancilla at the 18. Shot, but good deflection. That was Tobias with the block, but ball still bouncing around. Ancilla have it. Ancilla trying to get past our back line, but Matt Tobias says, not today. Still with Ancilla now on this near sideline. Sends a cross into the box. Finds an Ancilla player who does go down. Ball still bouncing around and covered by Avers. He had to be quick and brave. Good stuff from him. Now tries to throw the ball along for an outlet for Big O. Ancilla tries to play a ball over the back, but good defense. Draw him offside. About the 15-minute mark in this first half. Score is 2-0 in favor of Ancilla. Tobias gets us back underway. Ball is with Ancilla, so now trying to defend yet again. Nice ball through, should be onside. Ancilla has a shot. It kind of bounced as he attempted the shot, so you kind of see didn't get a full connection. Avers makes the save. Now Ancilla takes the ball away again. Looking for another opportunity. Has this strike. Not bad from that distance, but unable to fully get his boot through it. Avers tries an outlet. Ringel heads the ball. Fortunately, goes off his head and out for an Ancilla throw. Throw down that right sideline. Into the box, into the 18. The ball across the 6. It's kind of bobbling around. And somehow it does not go in the back of the net. That is just crazy. Avers able to pounce on it. It kind of luckily rolls into his vicinity. Big boot from him. Would love to see how that ends up working out, camera. Come on, my guy. Ancilla looking with another attack. In the 18, a sliding challenge. Ends up winning the ball. Good sliding challenge in the 18. Makes me a little nervous, but ends up winning. I think that was Connor Manell. Now we are actually out on the attack. Ball played into the 18. Looking for right. Looks like that will be a goal kick. Who knows, because the camera doesn't want to watch. Now it looks like it might be a corner. All right. Good scoring opportunity. Usually against a higher quality team, scoring from set pieces is the key. I'd love to see who's actually taking the corner too. That'd be awesome. Ball is driven in, but no one in the box. So I'm thinking maybe it was a throw on that far side. Camera, can you just do your job? Good control from the Ancilla midfield. Now building. Trying to get through the back. Good step from Morales. Morales then just tries to clear, sends it back up and away. Fortunately, Ancilla now getting behind our back line in the 18. Morales defending. Great job. Good block. Kicked up in the air. Not sure how that player has so much time. Another good block. Bartlett hustling back. Playing some defense against that shifty Marian player. It's good footwork and a good ball into the box. It bounces. As a coach, I hate when a ball bounces in our 18. Big O. Wow, lovely stuff. Plays the ball forward for right, but unfortunately there was one other defender who was there. Now plays the ball over the top. Offside. Good stuff from our back line. Doing well today to already draw 3 offside calls. The wind also playing an interesting effect on balls over the top because it's not necessarily helping either team. It's just blowing right across the actual field. Bartlett tries to settle. Back to Ringel. Ringel sends it up. That was Haney. Looking for Lassane. Lassane now on the ball. What can he do? Sends the ball over. It's with Big O. Tries to bring the ball down and ends up fouling the Ancilla player. "20 minutes in, we're still locked in at 2-0. Ancilla leads off of 2 quick goals coming in around the 10th minute. Some more defending to do for the Titans. Ancilla's touches and passing is just so good. Another great touch to bring the ball down, but thankfully that one should roll out for a goal kick and does. It is fun watching other players and teams that have worked on their first touch. And if I can offer advice to anyone looking to play in college, get your fundamentals down. If you're looking to play at any level, having the fundamentals is a necessary foundation. You'll see that player right there who just passed the ball. It's number 16, one of those players who has great foundation of fundamentals, which allows him to then be a little bit more creative because he has a great touch, great first touch, great vision, good passing. And then when you do that, like I just said, that allows you to be more creative. So Big O is a good player. Good fundamentals, good touch. And then that allows him to get into space where then he can start to be creative and do more of the fun things. Looks like that was an attempted cross from the Ancilla player on that far sideline. And you see on our sideline by the camera, one of the players calling for a big switch. Big fan of the switch. When you can hold possession, switch the emphasis of attack. The ball going all the way back. I'd love to see our back line pressing up a little bit more now. Condensing the field. Shrinking that space, especially against teams like this that can play so well like that. Wow, lovely pass. They can play so well when they have space, so you got to close down that space as much and as quickly as possible. Big O with it. And apparently the camera doesn't care, just wants to watch something else. It was a throw for us. Big O and Brandon passing back and forth. Looks like that's out for another throw. Ancilla won the throw. Good defending from Morales, shielding the ball from the attacker, but it'll still come back at us. Surveying his options, close that space down quicker. And has a shot, a good strike, but blocked. Big switch is on. Might not need it. Now into the 18. Getting around a couple defenders with space. Does lay it off, lays it off again, another shot. Blocked. I think that was Morales again. Good defensive work to get in front, prevent the shot, as that player dribbled through quite a few of our defenders. And now back at us again in the 18. Getting past number defenders. It's still around. Now needs to be cleared. It is cleared, but only as far as this player has a strike. Not a lot of venom in that one. Maybe a little bit too far out with the wind today to have a strike like that. But from that distance, that's what we want. We want them to have shots from there. We want to frustrate them in the 18. Keep them just past zone 14 in terms of where they're going to be comfortable trying to take shots, or actually more so frustrated. They get so frustrated that they're not able to have shots in the 18 that they start taking shots from further out. Unfortunately, Ancilla able to get into our 18 quite regularly today already. About 25 minutes in. And it's been one-way traffic in our game today. Still just 2-0 though. A lot of time to get back into this one. A nice little ball through. Good defensive work. Great to get back in front of that Dylan Mangus. Connor Manell blocks that cross. Looks like we do have some substitutions coming up. And it won't be for the Titans because we don't have any subs to make. And still we're making some changes. You still see that wind going strong. Went right across the pitch. Back underway with a throw in for Ancilla. Intercepted, but it will still be possessed by Marian Ancilla. Captain center back gets a touch, plays it, trying to work down this right sideline. Oh, in the center, opportunity for a shot. Does it off the volley, but it is blocked. We'll see that out. The referee checking in on one of our players. I think the player that made the block. Actually, it looks like it may be free kick that was awarded. Maybe a high kick was potentially called. It looks like it'll be a drop ball, so I think the referee was just checking in on the player that made the block. So I think it might have hit him in the head, so he was checking in. So just doing a drop ball since he stopped play. So Avers will pick it up and get us back underway. Unfortunately, maybe trying to judge the win, but that ball goes out for Ancilla throw. Another substitution being made. There goes in down that far sideline. Camera doesn't want to capture it for some reason. Great. I don't really want to watch the game anyway. Still working on that far sideline. Ancilla working with it. One of our players is down. Gets Big O. Thankfully, he's all right. There's no ball over there. There's not even a bald person. Come on, camera. Well, Ancilla with some space. Oh, good footwork. A little fake shot. Still driving. Swings the ball into the middle, almost chested down, but cleared by Morales. A little fancy footwork from Lassane. Referee stopped play for some reason, which we're not going to even be able to observe what's going down. There you go, camera. Jeez. Free kick will go some way. I can't even tell what's happening right now. We're just waiting. Looks like it'll be a free kick for Ancilla. Another drop ball, so maybe there was an injury. Referee stopped. I think that is why. So there was an injury. It might have been Big O on that far side. It was. So Big O did have to come out. Now we are down to 10 men. So Big O receiving some treatment. All over the top. Seems to be onside. Tries to get around Tobias, but good defending from Tobias. Sees that ball out for a goal kick. Great body positioning. Man, I'd love you to take that quickly right now and find Ethan. Yes, he listened. What a man. Oh, but maybe a bit too far in the middle. And shot had quickly. Well wide of Aver's goal. Score is still 2-0. Still really has been one-way traffic, unfortunately. It's been in favor of Ancilla. Tobias sends the ball along. We don't get to watch it. Ancilla with it. Nice little turn. Still has the ball. It gets through all of our back line, and it goes across, and a great individual effort to get through four of our defenders. The ball was just stuck to his foot. Messi-esque, dribbling through a bunch of defenders, and then just slots a ball right across the face of the goal to make it an easy left-footed shot into the side netting for his teammate. So now 3-0 is your score. Marian Ancilla lead Terra State here in Fremont, Ohio in the first half. And our Titans, ooh, give it away in the back. Good recovery from Tobias. I was going to say our Titans usually end up being a second half team. Definitely need that in this game to get back from a 3-0 deficit. Foul was called for Tobias getting hit, so he'll take the free kick. I don't really understand why our camera doesn't like to observe the free kicks that go long on our side of the pitch. It'd be really cool if you did, guys. And so we'll start from the back with their center back looking for options. We are still playing down a man. So that does make pressing tough. Ancilla happy to just sit back, hold possession for a little. Still just holding possession, which does give us some time. So I don't mind them draining down the clock at least to get us to halftime so we can assess, hopefully get some of our subs actually out of class. Get O checked on, see if he can come back into the game. Intercepted by Tobias. Tobias sends it up, but unfortunately not to one of our players. The camera's having a difficult time finding the soccer ball. Just playing with the ball in their back line. is difficult to press a team, which I'm not advocating for us to press in this scenario, but it is tough to apply any pressure when you're playing down a man and one of the players goes down across the field from us. It'll be either a free kick or a throw in. I will say, man, we need an updated budget. Got to get some more sponsors coming in so we can upgrade our camera system here. Ancilla now possessing on this side. Ooh, and a good run through. Almost the right ball, but intercepted. Heaney will kick that out of bounds. Big crew of substitutions coming in for Marian Ancilla. 5 minutes to go till we get to the halftime whistle. Ancilla happy to just play the ball around the back. Now looking for a quick ball over the top. Referee deems this player onside. And there, Ringgold trying to play some defense. Ball goes to the top of the 18, bounces around a little bit, and just enough from Connor Manel. Ringgold sends it out, looking for Bartlett. And that nice ball through. In the 18, a shot and a good save from Avers to keep this score 3-0. Avers will send it long. Camera almost decides to follow it, then gives up. That's good. We love this. Looks like there was a throw. Oh, and Bartlett almost has it. Touch just lets him down a little bit. Did have some space to work. And Scylla still playing the ball between their center backs. Defensive mid now receiving. Just slowly trying to build an attack. And when they do get into that space, trying to thread a ball through, it is lovely. They do have pace. Cuts back inside, top of the 18. Morales trying to defend. Goes in, gets the shot off. Good defense in the end by Morales and a good save by Avers. Didn't have him too worried. Outlets quickly now. Bartlett has a lot of space to turn and drive. Plays the ball through. I'd love to see where that ball was going. I don't even know if there's someone out there. Must be Lassane who does have it. Tries to send the ball in. Brought down nicely with a good first touch. Right, applying some pressure. Another great ball through. He is onside. Tobias trying to get back to defend. Ball sent in. It was a cross. A little too strong for anyone, but it still stays with Ancilla for now. A foul call and cleared. Ancilla throw. I was just waiting to see this throw. It does go Looks like the throw goes in. We can't even tell because our camera can't catch up, but throw went in and then the ball was played through. But that player was offside. So good job there from our back line. They do have some pacey attackers, so playing a high line is difficult when they can time their runs right and have enough space to get in behind. So tough to organize when you have 10 players on the pitch. We'll keep fighting. Good hold up play from Lusane. There's a go to Morales. Morales now swings it to the right side. Manel. No, that is Dylan. Sends the ball up. Watch a little bit more. Ball being played in the back. And we are trying not to wear ourselves out too much because we want to be able to have enough energy in the second half without any subs to still try to be competitive, to try to get some goals of our own. Have a couple of counterattacks. Ringo trying to defend, but it's a player now in the 18. Passes along at the top of the 18, almost sets him up, but it was too far out. That was right. Intercepting the ball. It'll come back at us through number 19. Surveying his options, taking his space. Sends one of his players down the sideline, but good body from Ringle. And that allows Tobias to get in the way and to knock it out, but that will end up being an Ancilla corner. Low ball. I dipped on him. That's the way the wind is going against. So his corner took a nosedive because that strong wind knocked it down, but they'll get another chance at it. And whipped in again, same scenario, just wind shoving that ball down. So Avers is ready for that one. Avers sends it long, too long for the camera. Will go out. Referee says that it is, and still a throw, but looks like that one came off of Ancilla. Yeah, our team a little confused about that. So is the camera, apparently. Ancilla throwing in her back line, trying to find an opportunity for a shot. Thought about it there, still looking. Now maybe trying to find a pass. A good interception from Haney. Just trying to tackle. Ancilla driving in the middle. Intercepted. Tobias sends the ball away. And back at us. Through two defenders. Fancy footwork. Plays the ball, bouncing in the middle, does take a deflection and then cleared away. Looks like it'll still stay in play. And then Ancilla able to get on that quicker than our guys. Hammer, now you're just making me seasick. Ancilla trying to get into zone 14 to have a shot or maybe play a through ball, but cleared away for now. Still trying to build another attack. Cleared away. A little miscommunication in the back, but Ancilla should be able to hold possession. Trying to build out, but pass directly into the feet of Ethan Barlage. Ringle. The defense. Using his body. Wind is just blowing strong. A couple more minutes until halftime. And throw goes right to an Ancilla player. We don't love that. Good touch from Lucane. He can turn. Looking for any runners. Now tries to play for Barlich down the left side. I'd love to see him be able to get this ball because he's pacey and can make the run. Looks like he did get it, but I have no idea what's happening after that. Now, if I'm coaching, I wouldn't mind Griffin getting up from his left back spot to provide a little bit more support for Ethan in that situation. Seems to be a free kick for Terra. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. The wind's blowing right into Brandon's face. So let's see. He'll have to hit probably a low, stinging ball. That's just that great ball. Oh, it gets over the head of Matt and the keeper. I think if Matt would have got anything on that and directed a goal where the keeper was in no man's land, that would have been a certain goal. That was almost 2 goals for Matt. He had the header early on in the first half and then could have put this one away as well. We'd have ourselves a ball game, folks. Score is still 3-0 as we approach halftime. This should probably take us there. Indeed, it does. So at the half, 3-0 is the score. We transition right into second half action. On a possession here from Terra. Now it was Wright trying to get the ball out of traffic. Trying to get in a little bit of space. Now driving through. Space on this right sideline. Plays it down through. It's with Wright. Back to Lesane. Lesane holds up play. The back to our center backs, which that's cool. I'd love to see it. Goes flying past the camera. But will be an Ancilla throw now. Looks like there was maybe a free kick or oh no, the referee is observing the clock. Looks like the clock was just not synced up with his watch. He was letting it run down a little bit so that his watch and the clock are now comparable. And a big switch. Amazing ball. Takes the quick shot. He saw the keeper coming out, so he tried to go over the top. Too much juice. That goes out for a goal kick. But what a ball. Got our left back asking questions, not sure where it was. It's a great run. Goal kick from Matt. Out to right. Able to settle. Sends it back, and now ball goes forward. Just trying to get any lucky touch to try to get through. Oh, a great turn. And wow, a great ball as well. He should be onside. 1-on-1 with the keeper. And Luke Avers makes the save and then able to jump on the loose ball. Oh, great work 1-on-1. Keeping this game at 3-0. Kind of bouncing around, still in the field of play. So let's swing it. Have a shot. Yes, that's what I would be telling my guys. He does have a shot, but high and wide. You get that much time and space on the 18. You better be shooting that all day long. Goal kick. Sent long. One by Ancilla. And a slow swing to this left side. Thought about a cross. Now sends it in with the right foot. Blocked and passed away, but it'll still come back at us. Sent into the striker. To hold up play. It did work out. Ball is still here. Stars have a shot into the waiting hands of Avers. Avers sends it long. Camera is actually watching it this time. Good win from right, but then the camera gives up. Positive. Still playing down a man, unfortunately. And the save from Avers. Ball comes in. Was hit pretty hard, but right toward the keeper. Ball does go wide. Looks like that'll be out for a throw. Camera's really freaking out. Big throw down the sideline, looking for right, and just a clearance. Unfortunately, ends up hitting him in the head, so the referee will stop play, check in on him. That is never fun, especially from point blank range like that. Seems to be all right. Looks like it may have hit him right in the nose. That never feels good. It's good to go. Big throw over the head of Manel. Our back line needs to stay together as a unit. And good stuff from Matt Tobias. Reads the pass, intercepts. Could come right back at us. A quick throw. Like to see a little bit of marking there, boys. Oh, wide open on the right side. Plays the ball in through. Thankfully, it was defended at the last second. Looks like that will be a corner kick. I do a better job of marking and seeing that run happen before it poses a big threat. What'll happen with this corner going into the wind or with the wind? It does go short. Tobias clears that one away for another corner. Now getting ready for the second attempt. It's a corner kick. Played in and goes long. Sent into the box and a quick shot. Absolutely rifled into the top corner. Avers not suspecting that and not going to save it either way. Just has to close the ball down sooner. Be something we need to work on with our defense. As soon as you see anybody getting the ball with any type of space, you have to close it down. But take nothing away from that strike. Absolutely wonderful. No keeper's going to be saving that. Back underway. Now 4-0 is where the score stands. And unfortunately, at this point, still playing down a man. So we are playing with 10 players on the pitch. And we have our full roster. Could have been a different story, but a lot of talent in this team. And you could see what he was trying to do. Ball ended up curling a little bit on him, but wanted to play that right winger. Morales tries to send the ball long. Only finds an Ancilla player. Trying to juggle the ball down the field. Does quite well, but big touch and Morales tackles away. I think the camera's maybe looking for all of the balls that we lost in the cornfield. We could certainly use some help with that. Ancilla holding a little possession in the back line. I'm looking for the long ball. Who knows where it goes? Not this camera. Still waiting to get back underway. Will be a free kick. In a dangerous area. Matt can hit that ball long. More of a driven ball, but still have it. I think that's what they're saying. Looking for an option, but defended. Now Ancilla, not too many numbers forward, but still pressing the attack. And courtesy jump. That ball goes over the bar. Always into the cornfield. Another great thing, if we can get some sponsors, would be putting up a net behind our goal, one of those like long, tall safety nets. So if a strike does go high and wide, it hits the net instead of finds the middle of the cornfield. And now, one of our players who was in class, Eli Hayes, makes his way onto the pitch. It's exciting news because we are officially not down 10 men anymore. And Wright is there in on goal 1-on-1. Tries to have a strike, but unfortunately can't get all of it and rolls into the hands of the keeper. Well, two great things looking up right now for us. We are back to 11 men on the pitch and a good opportunity for Wright, who is a natural goalkeeper. Now maybe a little momentum can shift our way. Try to get on the score sheet, make something interesting happen. Ancilla are certainly not going to take their foot off the gas either. We do have a little bit more authority to apply some pressure. They're attacking third. Ball slotted through. He will be on side. And Avers does a good job to get there, but he'll have to hustle back. Well, it's still with Ancilla. A setback. Pass was good, but shot was just a bit too soft. Easy in the end for Avers to make the save. Avers elects with the throw. Going to the far sideline. Marian Ancilla have it yet again. Someone needs to step to that space and saw that Luke was off his line a bit, so was maybe going for an ambitious chip effort. Going to go over top of the keeper. Not quite what the doctor ordered. Tobias will send it long. Looking maybe for a bit more of a finesse. As he goes to an Ancilla player. Now Ancilla. Driving through the middle of the park. And just luckily he rolls through. Oh, have a shot there, but feeds it perfectly. And the player was offside. A great run. A wonderful line splitting pass. Thankfully, that run was just offside, says the referee. I wouldn't mind having the player who made that great pass have the shot from there. Think about maybe a little bit of a curler. However, even if he does it, I still back Luke to save that all day. A little bit more of a condensed pitch now that we actually have 11 players on the pitch. And Scylla still driving. Driving in. Tobias defending. Plays it to one of the Ancilla strikers sitting at about the penalty spot. That's the first time shot, but looks like it bounced up on him a little bit and wasn't able to get over it, and that ball skies high and into the cornfield. Bias just sends this one long. Ancilla will come back once again, another attack. Space on this right side. Tobias trying to defend. A shot comes in. Good save. And away by Luke Avers. Gathers. Trying to start something quickly. Let's do Lassane. Lassane now trying to play the ball up to right. Does have a little bit of space. Would love to see if he get there, camera. Ball. Still with Ancilla. Has a strike. Tried the curler. You could see what he was doing. We had a good angle for it, but couldn't get the whip that he needed to go from the outside of the post. Instead goes right into the hands of our goalkeeper. A nice little fake. It's by Manel. Intercepted by Tobias. Ball still bouncing around, but Tobias has had enough of that. Sends it long. Gives Wright something to chase, but smartly headed back to the goalkeeper by the center back for Marian Ancilla. A big ball sent. Looking for one of the Ancilla players. Who knows if it got there or not? Looks like Luke was able to collect. Now Ancilla has the ball, and Tobias just gets a leg in. Able to send that just out of reach. And Aver's able to get on top of that. Another quick outlet down this left sideline. And a good run from Lassane. Played him through. Oh, and the right idea. Unfortunately, the ball just goes out of bounds for a throw in. But I like those quick runs. Once we get the ball into space, I want to start looking over the top quickly. Silla will start from the back, as far back as possible, with their goalkeeper starting off this new possession exchange. Driving run forward, plays it through, and Ancilla player does get to it. Still has it, but now cleared out and away by Mangus. Ancilla now on the 18 again. Fancy footwork, has a shot, and oh, it may have hit the outside of the post. Great driving run. Good left-footed shot. Thankfully, skims the outside of the post and goes out for a goal kick. We certainly have had a lot of goal kicks today. A lot of great players on this Ancilla team. The ball is just sent away. And we actually did have a substitution. Big O, thankfully, is good to go. He subbed in to play center back temporarily. Matt subbed out because he had some blood on his knee after making a challenge, so has to get taped up really quickly. Oh, and now too much space. But good work from our center back. Ancilla still trying. It was Morales who ends up doing some good defensive work. It's still going to come back at us, but good hustle back from Hussein. It'll still be with Ancilla. Still in the middle of the park. Chips the ball up and over for their right winger. So bounce around in the 18. Just clear the ball at this point, boys. A great combination play. Oh, play him sooner. Played him right in the middle. And it was blocked off the line and goes out. Looks like that will be another corner for Ancilla, but saved off the line. So prevents another goal from going in the back of the net. Score is still 4-0. Ball goes in. Great ball to find the Ancilla player who skies up. Meets the ball just a bit too high, sends it high and wide. And yet another goal kick. Ball more so just cleared, but an Ancilla player is able to get on the end of it. Trying to do something fancy. Ends up running into Hayes. Hayes applying some defense. Good interception. That's Haney. And he's still staying with it. Air camera shaking in the wind. Now drop back for a shot. Good save from Avers. A quick shot. Nice little drop off. Sets it up nicely for the shot. Good stretching save from Avers. A lot of goal kicks and quite a lot of saves today for our Terra State Titans. Still quite a bit of soccer to be played. Can we maybe get one back, start asking some questions? It will have to be against the run of play because Ancilla are still looking for more. Tries to send the ball in. That was Morales. Blocks it. Wins the ball now, looking for options. Sends it up. Maybe looking for Lucane. But yet again, falls to the feet of an Ancilla player. Perfect ball. Where is our left back? Ball sent in low and driven. Still bouncing around. How does it not go in? Good saves and good blocks. Avers able to get on it now. Still keeping this game 4-0 at the moment. So many great opportunities for Ancilla. The score line could be much worse than 4. Now we actually are down at the other end for a moment. Ancilla now build from the back. There's a good ball through. Avers is there. Lovely way to be off his line. See that that ball was played through. Made the right decision. Oh, and boys, let's start marking up on some throw-ins, shall we? Good step from Morales. Ends up touching it down. Ooh, and Hayes touching it to the middle. Now this player is onside. He should have a shot and does. Just not enough power on that. Thankfully, into the hands of Avers for yet another save. We just cannot get out of our own half. On the left sideline. Unfortunately, given away. Look at the 1-2 touches, quick passing, good sequential play. Oh, and wide open on the side. And it is saved. Still, oh, and then ends up going in the back of the net. Looks like it was a save from Avers. I think it hits him. He makes the save, goes off the bar, still stays in play, and then unfortunately for us, an Ancilla player is able to pounce and put it in the back of the net. So now the score is 5-0. Tough one, especially being down 10 men. But honestly, our boys are not playing too bad against such a high level opponent with no subs. Going down to 10 men, actually holding the score to keep it in a reasonable mark. 5-0. Not the worst scoreline we've experienced this season. Ancilla want more. Five is not enough for them. Tries to cross the ball right in the front, and he does, but it's saved. Luke gets big right in front of him. Another great save. I don't know how that ball was so easily played through. It was out and away. I'd love to see if we actually keep this ball in bounds. That would be cool. Looks like we did. But unfortunately, not held possession. Ancilla. Ooh, maybe it was looking for a runner there. Wasn't the right ball or the right type of pass. I feel as though I've been saying unfortunately a lot in this game. We've had some good sequences of play. I will say our defense is probably the best thing that we've been able to do so far. Luke has been playing well, making some good saves. We've certainly been getting a lot of practice for our defensive shape now. Tobias is back in, so we've adjusted our formation shape just a bit. I'd have a shot from there. I'd start asking the question with a day Luke is having. He's probably saving that too. Just the passing and the moving is next level from this Ancilla team. Something good to learn from. And for any player who's trying to get better, the awareness and usage of space is so important when you are not on the ball. So when you pass the ball, don't just watch your pass. When this ball wide to the left has space driven, but then Morales clears the ball. After you do make a pass, run to space, drag a player with you. A lot of give and goes is what we've been seeing kind of right around zone 14 for Ancilla. It's quite nice. I'd love to see some of that from our team. And it's just so hard to defend because it happens so quickly and the touches are so precise. Looks like this team has been playing together for quite a while. They do have some young players. Being a JUCO school, most of the players sticking around only for 2 years. So I am lucky to have a lot of good returners coming back next year. And just a glimpse into the recruiting side of things. Quite a promising recruiting class as well that I'm very much so looking forward to getting to practice with, getting them integrated into the team for next season. And a shot. Good save from Avers, able to get down quickly. Outlet to Big O. O has a little bit of space to try to work. Gets past two men. Now sends a lovely ball through. He's onside, surely. Yes, it's Lesane. Sends a ball across. I wish he would have taken a little bit more space. Ball is still down here. We could be holding him in. I know our guys are tired. A big touch. Ends up just kind of needing to clear it into space. Does work out for the Navy slash purple team. That should go out for a throw. It does indeed. Titan throw. Just a little shimmy to get around the defender. Good interception and away. And a big shot outside the 18. Doesn't worry Avers as it goes past his right-sided post. Just about 15 minutes left in this second half. Score is 5-0. Marian Ancilla leads us here in Fremont against the Terra State Titans men's soccer team. Looks like a substitution was being made. We do get underway with the goal kick. Our first touches are just not on point today. Ball through. Ancilla looking for another chance. That ball does indeed go into the back of the net. Just slotted home past Avers, who was trying to dive to his right. But that will make it 6-0. Marian Ancilla. With the performance from these guys. Luke just clears the ball. Ends up finding one of our players. The Saint tries to turn and send it quickly. I like that idea. I'd also like the idea to be able to see it, camera. My goodness. Great ball through. The passing is just next level. Good touch, finding space. And a pass. Oh, almost at the back post. Just wasn't able to get there in time. I was thinking maybe have a shot from there. Gonna curl it around the defender, but a great ball in. No one tracked that run. So it stays at 6. Wow. That is wonderful work and good save. And yet, again, it goes maybe off the post, but the touches to control it and the shot goes well wide. But that sequence, he had a couple touches like in the air and then sent the ball over his left shoulder for his on-running winger. It was impressive. But again, good defensive intensity is maybe the right word. Still keeping the ball out of the back of the net. Down by Manel, but taken away. So from Lassane. Manel tries to step. Goes in, does get blocked. Still bouncing around in the 18. Always makes me nervous. And it goes out and wide, but the flag was raised. So the Ancilla player was offside. That'll be a free kick for the Titans. Luke setting up. Take the free kick. Sure why our camera doesn't like to track balls that get sent in the air. Maybe it gets lost in the corn, just like all our shots behind. Ancilla slowing things down, looking for options. Try to go over the top. Bet you that player will still be onside. Not sure if that ball stays in. Looks like it does. And we did actually have another substitute coming in. It's Brock Davis getting out of class. So now we actually have one substitute available for us. What a day. It's a beautiful day. Beautiful day to actually watch some soccer, camera. So how about it? Maybe a substitution is being made. There was a free kick awarded. Sent long. The same tries to bring it down. Does a good job. Sent into the middle. Some good passing here from our boy. It's a little bit of possession. He tries to get on the end of a pass, which is a little bit behind him. Ancilla trying to break quickly, but the only way I can tell what happened with that pass was with the dismay on the face of the player that passed, so it did go out for a Terra State throw. Another Terra State throw right on the sideline. Team's trying to battle for possession. Now all the way back. Go all the way fully back. The Ancilla keeper, who tries to play the ball outside. I think maybe just a little bit of miscommunication. He's probably expecting his left back to be there. We'll take the miscue, but can't do anything with it. And Ancilla potentially on the break. A 4-on-4 situation, but a bad pass, good interception. Still with Ancilla. Good body. Be able to block off Hussein. Ball over the top. Very good at this. Good touch inside, and just a bit too heavy of a touch in the end. Avers able to gather and just release a Brett Favre style throw downfield. About 10 minutes remaining in this second half. Still held up by Ancilla. Looking for one of the strikers. One ball was touched. Eli Hayes did touch the ball, so that was unable to be picked up by Luke Avers. Tries to play it out. That will end up being a throw for Marian Ancilla. Looks like Marian Ancilla making a substitution. Now the throw. No one's marking him. Just drilled in, looking for their striker or one of their center forwards. Was defended by Mr. Tobias. Hammer getting a little bit lost, headed away by Davis. Defended again by Davis. Now ball tried to be passed out, but just dropped in the middle. And a shot. Had Avers scrambling a little bit. I think he wasn't expecting a shot from that range. But we'll have those all day. Just making sure he had his posts covered. Getting ready for another goal kick. Guessing there's a substitution being made. Wish I had an actual camera crew. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe someday. We gotta get a lot of sponsors here. We need a lot of things. Good touchdown. Too much time, too much space. Ball sent over the top. Good stuff from Avers to read that, to come off his line quickly. Surveying his options. Sends it long. We'll never know where it goes. Good stuff from right to win it back. Plays it through. Big O sends it now out to Lassane. Lassane, good footwork. Gets around one man, but not two. Opportunity for Marian, but a good interception. That was Tobias sending it back the other way. Now what can Big O do with it? He gets on the end of it. Doesn't have the pace to beat a man. Almost gets around him. But a last-ditched stab of the leg. Put it away out of the reach of O. But that does win us a corner kick. Lassane to take. Should we send everyone forward? I would love to do it, but we're not going to do it. Maybe I should start doing that. I should start telling my keeper to come up on every corner kick. The corner kick goes in long, but headed back in, and it's a goal. It's Matt Tobias' first goal of the season. He was in acres of space, had to do the floated header to just put it on goal because the keeper was off his line. Not sure what he was doing out there. I think he was maybe trying to come get the cross, but decided a little bit too late. But awesome composure from Tobias, getting his goal. First one of the season, like I mentioned, from that center back position. We do target him on corners. Great header of the ball. I'd love to see it come to fruition. Now our score 6-1. Hey, who knows? Right? Right. Yeah. 6-1 is the score. Can we get back into it? Let's make things interesting. Let's score like two or three right here in the next 2 minutes. That'd be awesome, guys. Oh, Ancilla wants some of their own. Good hustle. That was number 10, keeping the ball in. Hayes trying to play some defense, needs to hustle back now. And good step from Davis to take that ball off the foot of number 10. Now just down the sideline. Plays a nice ball into O. O tries to turn, but good defense. Good use of the body from number 30 to win possession and the throw. Number 10. Thinking about a shot. I would have thought about it. Not able to get the laces through it. Just a goal kick. One of the cool parts about coming to a school like Terra State, we have a partnership with Tiffin University called the Dragon Next program. So after you complete your 2 years at Terra State, you get an automatic scholarship to then finish your final 2 years to get your 4-year degree from Tiffin. So you can get a bachelor's degree. And the benefit is that the scholarship you get makes Tiffin just as affordable as if you were attending Terra. So pretty good deal, if you ask me. Some of my players I know are going to be taking advantage of that after their 2 years here at Terra. So Tobias is one of those players thinking about doing that. Actually, I wonder if he'll end up kicking for a football team with the leg he has. Was a kicker, I know I've mentioned previously in one of our streams. Kicker for the Olentangy Braves, actually down around in Lewis Center, kind of the area where I came from. The Olentangy schools, all good soccer programs. So happy to have him playing soccer up here for me. And so they're trying to attack. Oh, just a whiff. We've all been there, so it'll be a goal kick. And the cool additional benefit of attending Terra is that we have dorms, like on-campus dorms. So you're going to be getting a actual college experience with different club activities, living with other students, being an athlete, the full college experience for a fraction of the cost, especially from what I paid for my undergrad. And so they're trying to get another one. Good save. Avers called into action yet again. Those strong pulls to knock the ball in the air and then to catch. An opportunity maybe for the Titans trying to get it out wide, but pass was intercepted. But regain control. Turn. Yes. And an interception. Oh, and both players trying to win it. That was Manel. Good ball sent through, but offside. Good stuff from our back line to actually be in a straight line in this situation to draw that player offside. You can see it from our view as well. We are actually one of the only JUCO schools in Ohio, let alone in our region, to have on-campus housing. And wow, if you are remotely interested in Terra or even just in the area and looking at colleges, you should tour our dorms. They are ridiculously amazing. And that goalkeeper clears the ball yet again outside. So maybe just part of the strategy? Maybe he's like trying to do like a psychological thing where he's trying to hit the ball out there and that will then make a player go there. Who knows? But again, our dorms are phenomenal. They are so nice. It's ridiculous. So if anything, you should at least just check out our dorms because they're pretty cool. Score still 6-1. When a ball goes through, he is onside. Thinks about the strike, goes with the left, and just pushes it past Aver's right post. So that'll keep the score at 6-1. We are just about at full time. Free checking his watch. Ancilla still looking maybe for one more. Oh, a fancy little flick. Absolutely wild. Does pull it off. Tries to send a ball into the box. Falls. And a shot deflection. So that should be a corner kick if the referee says there's enough time to let it happen. Wouldn't mind sending their keeper up so we could have a chance on goal. Ball goes in. That was won by an Ancilla player. So that will be a goal kick, which will probably take us to the end of this match. And the big goal kick. And yes, that will take us to full time. Your final score here in Fremont 6-1 to Marian Ancilla.